Hello everybody, it's John and Abby, and we're doing an unboxing. Yes, we're unboxing our next project. And this time we're working together. Both of us are doing this one together, aren't we, sweetie? Mwah.
Teamwork!
Yeah, teamwork, a nice bit of teamwork and model building. Yes, and we are building the REVELL 144 scale, 1:144. It's the Apollo SATURN 5.
We just watched a video on it.
We did, yeah. We just watched a video on the one of the launches of Apollo 8. Okay, the SATURN 5 rocket was used on a couple of different Apollo missions. Not the same rocket, obviously. It's the type of rocket is a SATURN 5 rocket. It was developed by a chap called Wernher von Braun. Remember that? And he was the guy that basically came up with the. He was German, Nazi German, and he came up with the V2 Vengeance weapon. Okay, and the Americans whisked him away after the war, and they brought him to NASA, and he became their lead scientist, and he developed the SATURN 5 rocket. And on the video we were just watching, they actually said that it is the most powerful machine
made by man
ever. That is even to date. Yes, more powerful than the space shuttle or any more of those, because the space shuttle used a couple of different things, but this was actually more powerful than that. Okay, so let's get down to the bench. Let's have a look inside the box. Okay.
And we're down at the bench.
And we're down at the bench. So
nothing, Matt.
We'll zoom in a little bit here for this bit. Doop, doop, doop. Right, it's the Apollo SATURN 5. Okay, it's from REVELL. It's 1:144 scale. It's kit number. 1:44 scale. It's kit number.
04909.
04909.
And it says it's 77.5 centimeters long.
Yeah, 77.5 centimeters long when fully assembled.
Wait, that's a comma.
Yeah, 27.5. Yes, the same thing, right? On the side, then it gives us a little write-up on the SATURN 5 rocket. It gives us some nice pictures of the built-up model. Okay, a couple of little bits and pieces.
Does it come with a base?
Which are handy painting tips. I don't know. Let's look. We'll find out. We'll find out when we look inside, won't we?
Better.
Right.
Because it'll be.
And on this side, then it just gives us another sort of write-up on the Apollo SATURN 5 rocket, and
some things in different language.
A bit of safety.
Dutch.
Yeah, a bit of safety information. Dutch, English, French.
That does not look English. Yeah.
Yeah.
And on this side, plastic mark.
Svenska, Italiano, and Espanol. Okay. I know nothing. I'm from Barcelona. Right, so we'll open the box. It's one of those horrible boxes. I hate the side opening boxes.
They're like pizza boxes.
Yeah. What I usually do with these side opening boxes.
Oh, you cut them open.
Is I sellotape them all closed.
And then you cut the top.
And then I cut the top so you can have a kind of a flip top. And it's much handier for getting your bits and pieces inside, right? So we'll open the box. We'll take everything out.
I think that there is a base. I see a base.
Do you see a base? Right, that's the box empty. So we put the box behind us, and we'll see what we get inside.
I do it on the bed.
We get a piece of.
This base spilled.
Right, we get our
That might be important.
We get our instruction booklet. Okay, we get a decal sheet.
There's just things that say USA on the side.
Yeah, so we put them aside.
That says an American country.
And we get our instruction booklet, which are loose leaflets. Okay.
Might have to staple them together.
3 full pages in total.
Might have to staple them together.
And it's all done in
black and white.
38 steps. Okay, 38 steps in total.
Oh my god.
We'll have a look at that in a minute. I mean, we'll see how much we've got to get done, and will it be fun? Of course it'll be fun. We'll enjoy it anyway, won't we, sweetie?
It's a joint build.
A joint build. Right, so we get 2 big bags of...
What is that? It looks like...
sprues. We get a bag with silver bits, and we get a bag with white bits. Which one will we open first?
The one that has the least.
The one that has the least. We'll open the silver bag first. So you hold on to that, my darling. And we'll open the...
I think they both have about the same.
We'll open the silver bag first. The bag. It's not the silver bag, but it's the bag with the silver bits. Okay, so...
Might as well be silver, there's so much stuff in it. That's the base, that's the base, that's the base.
So it's got a base, my darling. It's got a base.
And that's where you put, there's a little sticker. What's the decals?
Right. There's a nice big decal. America's Moon Rocket Apollo Saturn. So that will go there.
Like it fits there.
Yeah, that will go there. Hopefully we've all that nicely painted and held in place like that. So we have a nice display base for it. And in here then we just have the one sprue, and on this sprue, see, can we zoom in any better? No, that's it, but as far as in we go. We'll bring it down. Okay. And we bring on some extra bit of light there now. There we go. So here.
I think that goes on the stand because it looks like something that goes on the stand, because look.
Yeah.
I think
yeah. Well, look, how about these? The big burners. Okay. Oh, this is, look at that. What's this stuff called? Can you remember?
Flash.
Flash. That's what
that was.
Yeah.
That's what flash from the white box.
Yeah, that's a bit of flash. That's what we call when I'm looking for flash. Just in case anybody's wondering, that's what flash is. It's extra plastic that you don't need, and it's not there for any reason whatsoever.
You don't like it on.
Yeah, it's extra in the molds.
Yeah.
There's a little bit there here on the side. Okay, so therefore that's going
to have to get that off.
That has to be cleaned off when we take off and get to start using that piece. Okay, so we've got one little loose piece. We have to wind that. So here are our pieces. We've got a nice big dome thing there. We've got our 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 of the big burners. Okay, they're in 2 halves. We're not seeing it. Not seeing any ejector pin marks.
Technically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 burners, but technically, because they're in 2 parts, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
What are you talking about? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
I'm stupid.
No, you're not.
Let's go back to school.
Right, and we've a small little burner here then, and we've got a couple
burners.
of other little bits and pieces. Right, on the backs then we've got that's where we have our ejector pin marks and things, but they're all numbered out of 1 and 2 and things like that. So that looks nice. It's nice plastic.
I thought it was metal there for a second. It just kind of looked like that.
So therefore, that's does it even tell us what sprue it is and what numbers are on it and everything else? Okay, it's the second stage, first stage.
Third
payload,
stage.
Third stage.
What's the payload?
Where's the payload? Whatever that is. Payload means what they carry. Okay. So there's no numbers or anything to indicate what parts are. Oh, there is
6. So there's something.
Yep. So it's got its numbers, but there's no big mark to tell us, what sprue it is. Okay.
Nope.
So that's the bag with the grey stuff. And now we've got the main parts, okay?
The sides of it.
The white sprues.
Yes, the white sprues.
Okay, so let's be careful with taking it out just in case there's any small bits that we don't want to snag and damage. Okay. So here we've got sprues are all stuck together.
Oh no. This could be bad.
No. There we go. We've got 1, 2.
Something's broken off there.
3, 4 sprues. Okay, we look at this one first because it
look
looks.
how much flashes are on this one.
Yeah, there's tons of flash there, but they're not on the parts. They're really only off the sprues itself.
I like the look of flash.
Yeah.
It looks interesting.
Does it? Playful.
Look at the grey. It's kind of see-through. In real life, you can't really see it on camera.
So our parts.
Oh,
we've got nice, very very nice.
I'm ripping flash.
Mold detail here on those. Okay.
And some ASMR over here.
They're nice. They've got you know, if you can hear it there, nice deep detail. Okay. We got the sides of the rocket and things like that.
These look really clean and nice parts.
They do, don't they? They look very nice, very very clean. Okay. Yeah, it's after coming off. I knew it was going to come off. So.
Yeah, you can get to this flash.
Yeah. So the parts look nice. There's a bit of flash there, all right, on some of the parts.
But not
it's mostly
major.
You know, it's mostly on the
sides,
on the sprues themselves, rather on the pieces.
Why don't they bother cleaning them?
The moulding is quite nice on them. No, they leave that for us to do.
They give us the fun part.
Yeah, they give us the fun part, moving all the flash off. So the parts, they seem quite nice, I must say.
The parts for kids.
Yeah.
Okay, for they could like cute people.
There's 2 more big rocket sides. Hold on, the camera's just a little bit in close because it's quite large. Okay.
You can't even get the whole thing on camera.
So the mold detail is very very nice and crisp. You know, it's nice and deep for all these little ridges here.
Oh my god!
On the corrugated.
360 turn.
Yeah, the kind of corrugated looking parts. There is little. Oh, there's another one of them off.
The size of my hand is this one.
We do have bits of flash, but overall the condition is actually quite nice,
The
indeed.
condition of your hands isn't. Keep dropping everything.
Okay. On this sprue here, then, where we've got, that's the very very tip of the rocket. The very very tip.
Why is it 2?
Because it's in 2 halves.
Wait, what?
See,
How are you supposed to get that together?
Glue.
But there's little pins, so that'll be.
So you cut them off there, so you end up with those.
No,
2
not
pieces.
that side. If you go on the back.
Oh, the pins. If you look at the pins,
they fit into that, and you just have. Oh, I thought they had the same size.
No. There's holes at that side and pins at that side, and the pins fit into the holes.
But you can glue them and then put that on.
Yeah. Yeah, and same here. Is
it another one of those ones that you don't have to glue it, but you can?
No. This is one you have to glue. Otherwise, it'll just fall apart.
Yeah, I was like, would be.
Okay. So the parts are all very very nice.
There's nothing for these parts to go onto.
Yeah. And if you can see the moulding on those, it's actually quite crisp. It's very hard to see white, but as you can see there you go. And there's the size. Remember the size I was telling you about the size of the people?
Yeah.
Look at the size of the people.
Oh my god! Is someone dabbing?
Yeah, he's pointing. There's another chap there.
They all look like they're doing Fortnite dances.
So there's the size of our people. They're tiny, weeny, tiny.
This is what the carpet monster doesn't come back.
Yeah.
Oh god, no! This would be bad time for carpet monster. I usually find stuff.
It's going to be fun painting the detail on these guys because that guy there has a moustache.
How can you tell? How can you tell?
Here's our figures. Alright.
That one looks like it's dabbing.
It's dabbing.
This one's doing the frost. No, that one's doing the hype. And this one's dying inside. This one looks like it has a cooked leg.
Yeah, there's an extra bit of plastic on his leg.
Maybe that's to go into something.
Yeah, it's probably to go into something on the stand because this guy has it as well, and so is he. I mean, they've all got a little bit extra on their foot, so it might be for slipping into somewhere on the stand, maybe. Okay.
I'm just trying to find the stand.
Right. So there's our parts.
Ooh. 3 marks.
Yes, yes we do.
One, two, three.
Three little marks for 3 little figures, so we can have our figure standing beside it, which is good because it shows scale then, doesn't it? And it'll show you, I mean, if that's the size of a person in the rocket, it goes way up to about there.
You can't see.
You can't see there. We're going way. I'm starting off there and I went way up along. So it's actually going to be quite large. So there's our parts. We're going to get started on that. We're going to enjoy. I'm going to enjoy it.
That hooked onto it.
You know, I know. I'm.
What's that? Like, the things in the video.
I know. I prefer my armor and things like that, but who doesn't like a good rocket? Yeah, who doesn't like a good rocket, and who wasn't impressed by
rockets?
By going to space? Who doesn't look up at the moon and say,
"Is that Flash?"
That's Flash. Yeah.
That's so much.
Yeah, lots of Flash. But
that's on a pop.
Yeah, no, it's not actually. If you look,
that's
kind of. It's after kind of coming away from the part.
Except for this one.
There we go. Yeah, but we have to be careful. We'll take all that off nice and carefully. Even by doing that, we'll remove the Flash.
Wow, was that easy? Guys, it's that simple to remove Flash.
Yeah, but you want to tidy it up. You use a little bit of your hobby knife and give it a bit of a cleaning off.
I found something.
Yeah, there's little bits of extra mould drippage.
You never know that could be.
And if you look at it, it's a bit of Flash. See, it's a bit of Flash that needs to be cleaned off.
Dun,
so there's
dun,
dun. So there's some bit of cleaning off to be done in it, but not much. Parts.
More on the sprues than Is this Flash or is this part thing?
No, that's just a piece of plastic thing. Second stage. So
I don't get this second stage.
A rocket is done in stages. Okay, and you got the first stage, second stage, and third stage. Now, I don't know which order they're in, but just say start off the first stage, and when it's taking off, all your fuel is inside in your first stage. You got fuel in your second stage, and you got fuel in your third stage.
Yeah.
Right. So your first stage has the main amount of fuel and your main big burner rockets.
Yeah.
Okay.
The main thing.
Yeah, and that's to get you up off the ground and into the air. So you need loads and loads of energy and power to get you up into the air. Yeah. Okay. So when that gets up into the air and all the fuel is gone and they don't need those burners anymore, that bit just drops off.
That's what we saw in the video.
Yeah.
The pod just fell off. And this is we don't need that anymore.
Well, it doesn't just fall off. They release hooks and things, and it comes apart. And then they've got the second and the third stage.
The
second stage then gets them into, say, orbit. It's the last little bit of boost to get them into orbit, so they're orbiting the Earth then, right? And then you do the third stage then to get them out of orbit and up to the moon.
I just realised something here. It says Mr. Hobby, Mr. Hobby, Mr. Colour, Mr. Colour. Why are they naming things?
They're
Mr. Hobby and Mr. Colour.
They're paint manufacturers. So that's it, lads. That's the unboxing for the Apollo Saturn V rocket. Now, if we can zoom up there, you can see the size of these pieces. Okay, there's my hand.
Look at the base compared to my hand. Yeah. My hand fits in this little circle.
Yeah.
There's the sand.
So your hand is about the size of just the base of the rocket. Okay. Now there isn't that many parts. So it shouldn't take us that long to have it made. Okay.
What? Don't forget something.
And then we've got to paint it.
Oh no.
Which will be fun.
No, it's this one.
Okay.
How are you supposed to? Question: how are you supposed to paint silver? Oh, this is going on.
It's because it's only plastic. You can paint it any colour you want to. It's just that the plastic is silver. They've done it so that you don't really have to paint the model if you don't want to. Do you get me? Because
my gum's falling out my mouth.
The rocket is white anyway, with black parts, and you can sort of get away without painting it, the white part of it, and just paint. Mark off where you want it black, and then paint the black parts. Okay. So if we put the parts away, careful now, sweetheart. Right, and we'll have a look at the instructions.
I was about to say it's only flash on the instructions.
Mine do, sweetie.
I was about to say it's only flash on the instructions. I'm stupid.
Yes, there probably is loads of flash on the instructions. Okay, so we
it has lots on the model.
have to be careful with our parts.
Yes, because there's some little spots. There's some little dudes too.
Well, they're loose because the parts are quite big and they're quite heavy.
Where's the little dudes?
The little dudes are on that one, so that's the one to be extremely careful with.
Aww,
so we'll have a quick look at the instructions.
They're firmly on there. I tried to like.
Right, let's zoom back down again now with the camera. Then we'll start off with the instruction booklet. Okay, give it a bit of an angle. There we go. The instruction
There's a little
booklet.
thing about it.
Yeah, it gives us another write up here.
Oh, is it? I'll read the start.
On July 16th, 1969 at 9:32
p.m.
AM.
The most important voyage in human history started. The liftoff of the gigantic Saturn V from
Cape Canaveral.
The giant Saturn V consisted of 3 main stages. Was 110 meters high and weighed 3,000 tons.
Yeah.
Wow. It could carry a payload of 50 tons and reached a speed of 11.2 kilometers per second.
Yeah.
Wow. The 394,000 kilometer long
voyage to
the moon lasted for 22. I never said 27.
So right. No.
So you can see my hair.
That's the bit. That's the.
My hair was just like poking into the camera.
Right. So the first couple of pages are safety instructions, all that kind of stuff, right?
Careful using paint.
We get our paint callouts, and we get a sprue map. Just a little sprue map. It shows all
the parts names.
Yeah, and it tells us the numbers and where they are. Okay, so we start off first, and you've got to go by 5. So it means we got to build 5 of those, and they're those little rocket parts, the base parts. Those
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sounds about right.
Yeah. So we got to build those
first.
And
it says glue it.
Yeah. Second one, then we've got to build up another part
paint
of the
on
base.
step 37. Apparently, we have to paint it on step 37. That's the step 37.
Here, then we're putting on the boosters. We call them boosters, rocket boosters or whatever, onto a base, and then that goes onto that part. Then we start putting the big sections together. Then we start with our base.
Woo!
We stick our figures onto the base. Okay,
we
and
glue
question
them.
marks means you can do it if you want to, but they've got to be painted before you glue them in. So they got to be painted up. So
the dappy guy doesn't have a mustache.
Yeah, so we don't have to put them in now. We can leave them off until much later, until we're actually doing the painting side of it. Okay. Then step 6. Then you put the big piece. Start putting the pieces together, and then slot it into the base, and then start working up. Then we got more pieces to add on.
Stages.
Okay, all the different stages of the rocket. Building it up slowly. Look, there's another stage. So you can take it apart and all that, and you can have the different stages as you go up along. So even when it's all together, they'll clip apart. You don't glue the whole lot together. You can say, right, there's your rocket. So just say it's that size, right?
It's obviously not.
I know, but there's your rocket. Excuse me. You can open it up, and you can see all the different stages on it. Excuse me. Right. So slowly then start building up the different stages. Then you've got the landing pod thing. I think it was called the lunar module. That's the bit that actually landed on the moon. It's that bit there, not the whole lot. So this is a tiny little lunar module. You got to build up that. Yeah. That pops it. That pops into this piece here, which opens and closes, which is up there.
It says you have to glue it though.
No, but you don't glue them closed. And you don't glue that in. See, look, don't glue. You don't glue any of those parts.
So you can reenact the scene.
Yeah, on top of that then goes this piece here, which is the landing module. That's the bit that splashes down, comes back to Earth. That's the only bit that comes back, that section up there. If it's in there, up there. right up there.
So that goes, but that comes back.
Yep, that bit. Everything goes and that comes back. That's all that comes back. And then you got the painting guide and where to put the markings and all that. And the painting then and the decals for the landing module, the orbiter module, and
What is 3?
the lunar module thing.
What is 3?
It's decal number 3.
Why is it all black?
Because that's
decal number 3 is black.
Because you see, number 3 is just plain black. Okay. So the decals themselves, then they look pretty okay. We've got 4 American flags. We've got USA, United States.
I was about to say, could you spell out NASA? There's no N.
No, there's no NASA.
You would, if there was N. Hey, small N A S A.
NASA. NASA.
NASA. N A S A.
Yeah.
You can write in small.
You could write in small if you wanted to.
If you didn't want the United States, you could put NASA because there's no NASA there.
Yep.
Was it even a NASA thing?
Oh, I think NASA was around then. I'm not that much of a historian, so I presume somebody will inform us.
Turn off.
Yep. Comments box below.
Did NASA use Apollo?
Well, yeah. Well, NASA stands for the National Aeronautics Space Association. I don't know what NASA stands for.
Comes too.
We don't have NASA in Ireland, so I don't really know what it means.
It's an American company, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the space agency. National American Space Agency. Maybe. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for the unboxing, lads. Don't forget to stay tuned to the channel for updates. We will be filming, won't we, babes? We will be filming the build. Okay. We won't be just showing it on the bum. We will be filming the build, and we'll be putting
also
it
stay
out.
tuned for the bums. We have them
every
Monday.
Every Monday for the bums, and we show updates on the bum. But we won't be actually releasing the build movie until it's built. Okay, so that's it, lads. Don't forget to stay tuned to the channel for updates on my own builds and on the joint build with myself and Abs, and on Monday for the bum. Don't forget to give it the old thumbs up.
We like to collect thumbs.
Hit the like button, and don't forget, hit the bell as well. So
you get notified every time we post a video.
You get notified every time we post a video. You get a little notification. So anyway, lads, thanks very much for taking your time out. Hope you're all enjoying your modelling. Hope you're all having a nice week, and it's nice to get out of your comfort zone, and this is definitely getting out of my comfort zone. I wouldn't normally build a rocket and things like that, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be a nice little display piece as well. This is definitely something that won't be sort of shoved onto a shelf. It'll be something that'll be on display, won't it, sweetie? Yeah. So
but we can't put it in the cupboard because it's probably too tall.
Probably too tall. Yeah. So we'll catch you on the next one, lads. Stay safe. In the meantime.
We'll have to find out.
In the meantime.
Go out, buy yourself a kit, build it, and enjoy it.
Bye. Thumbs up.
Bye.
At least put it down there where people can see the 2 thumbs. See you next week, lads. Stay safe. Next week? Where did I get that from? See you the next video, lads. Stay safe.